What's happening, guys? Chris VA Travels down here in Wythe, Virginia, southwest portion of the state. I'm going to visit the Jackson Umberger Homestead Museum, and quite a bit to see. This is where you check in, and there's a lot of displays on just decorative arts and whatnot inside. There's a grounds you can walk around, a bunch of log cabins, old mills, old buildings. And over there, you've got an old gas station. Looks pretty interesting. So yeah, gonna go check this place out. And first, I think I'm gonna check out this gas station. It looks pretty interesting. Quite a collection of trees around here. You've got a pin oak over here. You see the little small oak leaves, and a birch over here, pretty old, and this giant silver maple. Wow, pretty gnarly looking thing. It's like 5 trees coming out of one. You've got a big old ash tree over there. Pretty interesting. So this is the Great Lakes to Florida Highway Museum. So was there a road that went from the Great Lakes down to Florida? I can't think of what road. Maybe it's just some old road. I'm gonna have to ask about that or look that up. But these old Texaco pumps right here. All right, so the Willowbrook Jackson Umber Homestead. Oh, okay, so it's just for the museum. And pretty cool. All right, this one's lit up. Gas was 19.5 cents. All right, so Florida tax was 1.5 cents. Pretty cool. All right. Well, yeah, looks like that's right. We would have had some leaded gasoline back then. Take a walk around. To tell you, this was a Texaco station that was built back in 1926. In use as a gas station until the 1960s. Then it became kind of a general store. There was a pool table in here one time, so it was kind of a hangout for a bit. But yeah, neat. So take a look around. Conoco gasoline with ethyl and some Texaco motor oil. Oh, all right, so this is how you kind of would get 1 liquid quart. Old license plates going back to the 1950s. Is that 1927? Virginia-27. There's an old Wythe plate. Okay. And yeah, an old register right here. Dalton, Cincinnati, Ohio. Wow. View window and glass cleaner. One of these old crank phones. Kohl's that says airtight. All right, some old knee-high bottles. Down here. Oh, groundbreaking I-77. Yeah, that's what takes you down to Florida now. Oh yeah, and this Coca-Cola cooler, 1949. There's the shot tower again. All right, so early Great Lakes to Florida meetings. Some of the swells over here all have their hats. Oh, here's Mr. Umberger right here. Yeah, owner of the Great Lakes to Florida building. Oh, little So believed to be the oldest highway association in the United States, the Great Lakes to Florida Highway Association formed in the 1920s to promote quality, hard-surfaced roadways between northern Ohio and the South. And it ran along U.S. Route 21, connecting Cleveland, Ohio to Yamasi, South Carolina. All right, so good work on them creating the first hard surface roadway leading to the South. Well, that part of the South, I guess, at least. There's an old power plant right there. Some old buildings just to look at. Yeah. Real small door back here. Emergency exit. So there's not too much. Cleveland to Jacksonville. All right, so here it is. Yeah, Route 21 you see follows what is now 77. Kind of snaked on down, it looks like, kinda. Welcome to Jackson Stadium, home of the Yankees, huh? What is this, yo? Just a little league baseball? Okay. All right, cool. So that's it for the Great Lakes to Florida gas station. Yeah, so that was the gas station. I think I'm going to walk around the park, check out some of these buildings, and then go inside and check out the kind of museum they have in there with the furniture and whatnot. Quite a few buildings over there. I should have asked if they kind of had a map, but I guess I see the little signs in front of them, so I'll tell you what they are, and I'll follow the path. Looks like maybe there's kind of a route. I see a little kind of walk up. Wow, it's a real old chimney, stone chimney on that thing. I see a kind of a beehive style oven over there I'll get to, and a big old McDonald's sign in the background, a Walmart sign kind of throws you off, but yeah, so, but yeah, we'll pump over here, take a quick look at, oh, what's back there? Some sort of little, I guess I'll get to that, but let me kind of follow, this is kind of a path. Walk up to this first building. Probably got some frogs down in there. Like I say, nice breeze blowing through. This is a kitchen house and a foodway site. And one kind of interesting thing, that stone chimney there, it was built with stone salvaged from a dry stacked chimney from a log cabin in Carroll County, Virginia. So, yeah, I guess I'll walk over and look at it, yeah, real quick. Okay. So, I guess, yeah, they have clay in there to kind of seal it up, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty neat. All right, so that's the chimney. Let me go inside this thing. Yeah, all right, some firewood. Wow, look how low this door is. All right, so, okay. Some old pottery. Is that a T-block right there? Looks like, yeah, from the Orient. I see some Asian letters at the bottom. Some big old fat butter knives, some kind of onion, not quite onion bottles, but, oh yeah, I saw that when I was at, out there in Maryland at the, I can't think of the little plantation. They had that exact same design right there. Big old cauldron down here. I wonder if they did laundry in there. All right, so kind of a little write-up on some of the healing plants and teas. Yeah, they would grow sassafras and make tonics and whatnot to cure ailments. And here's a recipe for making salve. You can pause and read if you want to know how to make that. Hog and hominy. So breakfast generally consisted of mush and cornbread. They would make Johnny cakes, and dinner often centered around dishes of cured pork and greens. So that was dinner around here. And yeah, so the kind of a smaller hearth right here. So obviously they did the cooking over here. A little kind of corner cabinet. And yeah, just hanging the herbs, a little tobacco twist. All your different tin pots, metal pots. Yeah, a couple buckets down here. And another one of these kind of pie cabinets. They've got several different names, but yeah, just little iron pots down there. Cool, guys. All right, so I guess there's the dining table where you would have your Johnny cakes in the morning and your pork and greens in the evening for dinner. On to the next building. Here we go. Oh, some more of a modern, kind of standard brick chimney. And maybe there's a sign on the other side, but all right, so obviously loom over here, did some weaving. Yeah, flax, yeah, linen. Oh yeah, there's your little shuttle thing that you would kind of shoot through there. Oh, some spindle racks from the Carton family. Cool. Oh yeah, and this is where the little foot things. Pretty neat. All right, doing it by candlelight. Some seamstresses from 1770 to 1860. That's pretty neat. They have them listed. Yeah, so wicker ladder back chairs were the standard around here I've been seeing. Just making some legs right there. Another tiny door. Yeah, this old flax wheel. And I haven't seen it written anywhere, but apparently there were a lot of German settlers in this area. Another spindle rack, yeah, great wheel. Used by the Hamburger family. Coverlets are woven patterns created by weaving threads and linen cords. Yeah, it says German immigrants brought over block patterns. Oh, all right, so a little rope bed back here and kind of an Amish style looking hat. Yeah, like I say, these are more modern bricks. Ceramic pots. Just a basic cabinet. Oh, all right, so a little baby cradle over there. Candle on that candle table. Yeah, candles all around. And be careful about having a flame on the wall there near the wood, but all right, yeah, A rocking chair. Cool. All right. Well, kind of a little living slash sleeping area right here. Yeah, it looks like there was an upstairs. All right, so this is Henry Umberger's family cabin, constructed in 1803 on this 200-acre farm. And it looks like Umberger descendants lived in the house for over 120 years. Let's see what this building is. And probably might have a little marker, and I guess the entrance will be over here. Okay, so just a smokehouse. Oh yeah, so this is also the only original outbuilding. It remains from the 1840s. Pretty cool. So what do we have back here? Kind of a, okay, it looks like most of these sites, they'll have kind of a golf carts you can rent if you want, but this place isn't that large. But, so just kind of a barn, I guess. Yeah, there's just lawnmowers to the left and to the right, so. Okay, so this says what it is, but just currently being used for storage. I didn't really want to film those lawnmowers and whatnot, but a double pen corn crib. Okay, so, wow, must have grew a lot of corn out here. All right. Originally several rows higher, this double pen corn crib is thought to be one of the largest remaining corn cribs of this style known to exist today. Wow. Most likely to have been built 1880, between 1880 and 1890. So pretty cool. Like I say, it looked like a little beehive oven. So it looks like you hang a little pot over there, over the fire. Yeah, so I guess you bake bread and whatnot in here. Pretty cool. Oh yeah. Dinner bell over here. All right, let me walk back, just kind of look at some of these buildings. All right, yeah, it's a pretty sturdy bridge. And so just another corn crib here to the left. I don't think I need to walk in and look at that building. But yeah, just some sort of little cabin with a really, really small door. Wow. Yeah. Steep pitched roof. I don't know what that is, but I see some corn back there. All right, so yeah, growing some corn over here, and they probably just had a little garden. This isn't really a good time of year for growing anything. Oh yeah, just growing tomatoes kind of over there. But all right, let me loop around and look at these last few buildings. All right, just several barns. I don't think any of these are houses. What is this? It's got a little sign on it. I can't quite read it from here. All right, let me walk in here real quick. Tools for dressing. Shaving horse. Okay. Shaving horse over here. Just, oh yeah, a bunch of woodworking tools. Augers, a plow plane. Calipers and dividers. And there is a plumb bob. Oh yeah, there's some big old saws and axes over here. Oh wow, okay, so that's how they made planks right there, yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, pretty neat. Little woodworking area. And what is this over here? Oh, gunsmith. Oh yeah, it's a powder horn. I thought it was a pepper when I was further away. All right, so let's see what's going on in here. Yeah, just all right, so here's a long rifle up here. some designs. Yeah, this big old lathe over here. All right. Yeah, all right, so just a bunch of tools, okay. So I guess just a progression beginning to end right here. Yeah, these powder horns. This one's got something kind of Max Cabin. The something river. Oh, okay. Sweet, all right. Well, that was the gunsmith shop, and let me walk over here. And is this kind of a blacksmith shop over here? I see some anvils in there. Okay, yeah, blower and furnace in here. Just making little railroad spikes. There's the apron right there. Pretty interesting things to look at. Alright, well, it's a wagon over here. Plenty of firewood around the side. Alright. And what is this over here? A potato grater, it says? Boggs potato grater. Alright. Look, yeah, looks like you crank it right there and... okay. So what are these, molds for, so I don't know what these are. I thought they were like little, gonna be chimneys or something, but I don't know. Alright, stone foundation. Little hatch door up there. There's the door right there. So probably just a big old hay barn. Yeah, it's locked up. And yeah, okay, several barns all around. Who knows what they would have stored in there. We've got a quince tree over here growing some quince fruit. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to rot, but yeah, I've never seen these in the eastern part of Virginia. And this is the second one I've seen out here. Alright, yeah, let me check out the inside of the house. Cool, alright, I'm checked in. Tickets are $10. This house was built in 1848. And it was a private residence from the time. Wicker chair over here, ladder back, and someone with a wide bottom could be sitting on this chair. And it was made in the southwestern part of Wythe. And yeah, the Umberger family lived in this house at one time. All right, so kind of a taller back on this one, and this is a fancy chair. Okay, this one's going back to 1840, attributed to the Huddle family. And the Huddles were a multi-generational woodworking family. Okay, so you can see this thing was painted. Well, it still is red, but I'm sure it was popping a lot more originally. And to let you know real quick, this is attributed to the Huddle School of Furniture making in the Kimberling section of Rural Retreat, Virginia. All right, so our rocking chair over here. All kind of similar design with similar tops on them. All right, so check this out with the punched in design right there. Some information on Fleming Rich up here. 1806 to 1861 cabinet maker, and that's a fine Amish looking beard he's got. Yeah, so he made tables of walnut, cherry, maple, poplar, usually covered with a brown or red wash. And over here is his showroom that still stands at the corner of 7th and Main. Oh, so here we go. And we've got a matching one over here. The handles are a little different. Different design. And check out the cover on the fireplace. I'm sure made locally. And yeah, you put this up in the summertime just to keep bugs, birds, bats out. An old desk over here. This is circa 1860. The maker is unknown. All right, so some history on the house. There it is in 1915. And like I say, built 1848 and was built on what was known as Willow Brook Farm. Just a 2-story single pile house of brick construction. Sat on limestone. Apparently there was a lot of limestone around here. 1850, William Hufford, a master stoneman, purchased the property. And then, like I say, the Umbergers fell into their hands. This is a blanket chest over here. Going back to 1820, made by that John Huddle. And you see these drawers down here. It looks like the pulls have kind of just fallen off. All right, another cover over here. Got a horse design with a really big head. And what is this? This is a view Wytheville 1855. I gotta say, pretty town with the mountains in the back. A scallop table, 1870. And okay, some of these painted a blanket chest. And I'm sure these came in handy. I'm sure it gets pretty chilly out here in the wintertime. But yeah, used just to store blankets, clothing, linens. And usually had this urn design with some tulips coming out of it, with the big tulip in the center. And here's a foot scraper from the old Wythe County Courthouse. Oh, and this was 1 block from the Rock House that I visited earlier. All right, so yeah, Virginia right here. Tidewater, right here you've got the fall line. Piedmont area, that'd be kind of Orange County, Louisa, and so forth. And yeah, pretty much the mountains out here. Different regions of Virginia. All right, so kind of a little linen comb over here, and chamber pot, I guess, or a spittoon, one of the two. Fractures. In German cultures, births were celebrated with the creation of elaborate certificates called fractures, Frakturs. Here's one right here. And it looks like maybe this person was born in 1803. And this German disselfink was often used as a design. The disselfink as a Carolina parakeet on this fracture from Rowan County, North Carolina. And this one's from Rockingham County. Learned something new today. 1806. All right, so shout out to Mr. James Frederick Siegel, local cabinet maker. There he is. And his shop stands in the left center of this photo at the southern end of town. All right, so he made this wash stand circa 1860. Oh, he did it all. He made coffins too. Corner cupboard over here, going back to 1820. A bunch of baskets in here. Okay, all right, so most of the baskets going back to 1900. A dozen eggs, buttocks, basket. The stone was created by the Zion carver. That person is unknown, but it was made for David and Mary Doak, D-O-A-K. She died in 1826. This Kentucky-styled rifle was made by Jacob Schaefer, mid-1800s. Some dueling pistols over here, circa 1850. And dueling had actually been outlawed in Virginia, 1838. And these were made for Governor John Buchanan Floyd. This wooden sword looking thing is actually a flax brake. And just a 2 and a 3 pronged fork. And here's another flax comb. Yeah, just a powder horn and a pitcher back there. And a candle prick. This pie safe circa 1870 is attributed to an unknown African American. All right, candle stand right here. All right, in Cali, Miss Sarah Caroline Umberger Hedrick. And she made some pretty fine coverlets. There she is. All right, so here's one of her coverlets. And this army green was the original colors used in the house. Old covered bridge right here. Going over Reed Creek. Mr. Crockett, 1856. All right, we're on the second floor and bedroom over here. And this is a pretty big armoire over here. And this thing goes back to 1860. Check this out. That's a serious ladder back, tall back chair right there. Rocking chair. Dresser 1870, attributed to William Rich. And an old hat box right here with a lock on it. All right. Must be a You store a pretty fancy hat in there. All right, so this is 1870. The maker is unknown. And this little stand is 1840. It's a pretty small fireplace, and probably had, look like they had a stove in here at one time. 1884, this old oil painting. All right, another shift row up here. Pretty slender lady would be fitting into that. 1880 it says. Oh yeah, washstand over here. And of course the bed. I'm looking for a chamber pot down there. Check this out. A little stand with a mirror. A lot of wicker rocking chairs around here. All the furniture is pretty basic, kind of just utilitarian. All right, so tea table over here. And yeah, all these chairs have the same design, wicker chairs, ladder back chairs. And another one of these blanket baskets with the urn with the tulips coming out. That was the popular design. Your trundle bed under there. And of course, rope bed. There's the key right there to tighten the ropes. Yeah, and you would take this key, kind of put it here and twist it to tighten the ropes. You'd have to do that about once a week. Got a miniature chest over here, and you see the locks on it, so you probably put your valuables in here. And over here, a jelly cupboard. Yeah, a lot of neat furniture in here.
When it was built, it was in lieu of frontier territory. And that an elegant house was built here was very special. That it was preserved and survived.
All right, guys, that's it for the Homestead Museum. Pretty cool place to check out. I'm going to get out of here. As always, you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook and support me on Patreon. So see you guys on the next one.